What is up, you guys? Welcome to a complete disaster clean with me. You guys, my house is literally a complete disaster. From top to bottom, my bedroom is a disaster, the living room, the kitchen, everything is in complete disarray. I have been going through a little bit of depression, plus we have just so many projects that have kind of piled on top of each other. So what I want to do is give you guys motivation. If you guys have dealt with a little bit of depression, maybe a little anxiety, I'm your girl to help motivate you today, because I have gone through those things and I know what it's like to have a pile sitting around and you don't feel like flipping doing it. And next thing you know, the pile's 10 times larger. So I'm gonna help give you motivation today to help tackle some of those things, because I'm tackling them in my house today. So come along with me while we go clean this entire house from top to bottom and get it looking spick and span. And I'm gonna tell you what, by the end of this, your house is gonna feel so good and you're gonna be so glad that you did. So let's go. If you guys have not yet subscribed to this channel, make sure that you're hitting that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And if you have not yet left me a comment, leave me a comment down in the comment section. I always come back and say hello to all of my friends. And let's get started on this video. So I just wanted to first start with the fact that I have reached over 100 subscribers, you guys, and I promised you guys a drawing for all my favorite cleaning supplies, and I am following through on that promise today. So at the very end of this video, after everything is said and done, do not forget to stick around, because I'm doing the drawing and there's a lucky winner being drawn right here today. So check that out. So of course, these dishes are piled to the sky and the sink is disgusting. And you'll have to let me know down in the comments, does your family do this? They just fling their dishes in there and they will put even the dishes with food in there on the wrong side of the sink. It drives me insane. I don't know if it's my OCD or what it is, but it drives me nuts. And so when I do the dishes, I get a little carried away. I kind of spray every single dish, I kind of pre-wash it, and then I stick it into the dishwasher. I have to clean out the sink, and it always feels so greasy and so gritty and so gross. And so it drives me crazy because it gets on my hands and I have to wash my hands 15 times. So that's kind of what I'm doing here, is getting all this disgusting food out of here and just making this manageable, because I literally feel like I can't even get things super clean unless the sink is clean. So you'll have to let me know if you're like that too, or let me know if this is like you're being ridiculous, Rebecca. Like, it's a thing. My sink is just dirty and I just let it fly. Like, let me know. But we're gonna start unloading these dishes, because the dishes in the dishwasher were also ready to go, so that I can start taking the other dishes and moving them over here and getting this part of my life put back together. I did want to say, like, if you are dealing with depression like myself, the way I talked myself into it this day was, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do one task at a time. One task, that's all I'm gonna do, and then we'll see how I feel from there. And normally, I will tell you from my experience of doing this, once I've done one task, it motivates me to do the next, because I'm like, okay, I really want to get this done too, and I want to get that done too. And so that's kind of what happened here. So it did take me a very long time to do my entire house, but I did it over a 2-day span, and it was doing one thing at a time and not putting the pressure on myself of, you have to get it all done. I didn't put that pressure on myself. I just did one thing at a time. So hopefully that helps to motivate you. Just start with something that you feel like that you can do, and just go from there.
was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna...
So I did want to give all of that a chance to soak for a little bit because it was really gross, as I said. So I've got some baking soda kind of soaking with that Dawn power wash stuff. And I'm just going to go ahead and kind of, you know, I don't know, just pick up some stuff around the kitchen. And then of course I realized that this trash can, this is how my OCD works. Like you find one thing after another. And so luckily I didn't have a set plan or pattern of what I was going to get done today. So I ended up getting a lot done. But this area was disgusting. Like there was stuff that my kids had thrown in there and back behind here. Like, look at this. It just goes to show like when you're not constantly doing stuff, like the stuff that gets behind. So I am going to get all of this super clean, and that way in the back of my mind, I just know this is done. Like it's not sitting there rotting.
My world on fire.
Thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my, my, my. You got me like my, my, my. You got me like there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like my, my, my. Like oh my God, don't let anyone hold you down just because you are shining way more than the other could. Oh, oh. And the best part is that you're still so humble about it. 'Cause you know it's important. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my, my, my.
So now I have noticed that these cabinets, which I normally wipe down daily, of course, were not getting done because I was not wiping them down daily. So I normally will just take a dryer sheet because I'm normally doing like a load of laundry a day. And so I take a dryer sheet to these cabinets and just wipe any excess dust because they are a darker color. They do collect dust more. And so I'll use that dryer sheet just as I'm folding clothes, and it's just really quick. But here, I hadn't done it because I've been down and I've been depressed and I've been focusing on other things, and they needed wiped. Like there was splatters on them. There was kind of few food chunks from people making food in the kitchen, and they just needed wiped. So I was like, I'm gonna wipe these like with an actual rag and get all of the stuff off of them, and then, you know, we'll keep up on them after. So I ended up doing this to all of the cabinets as I kind of went throughout cleaning this kitchen today. But you know, it's little tasks like this that are going to make a huge difference if you are able to just grab something and just go ahead and wipe it like while you're there. If you can kind of do that and add that into your routine, it makes it to where you're not constantly having to come back and do that and come back and do it, like where you're having to do like a huge deep cleaning on them. So my cabinets is one of those things. I keep up on them regularly. And like I said, I'll use the bounce dryer sheet, or I use, you know, like a microfiber rag and just kind of wipe them down almost daily, or at least, you know, a few times a week. But there you did see my bedroom, just a little sneak peek of what we're gonna be dealing with later. But I needed to get a load of laundry started so that I could kind of get a head start on what we're gonna have to be tackling later in that area, which is a nightmare.
Love will only bring you down. Some say love can feel much better now,
Okay, all my decor lover friends. So I like to randomly just rearrange my decor like kind of often. So almost every time I clean the kitchen, not every time, but you know, quite a bit, because it just makes your space feel fresh and new and things like that. So I'll change it like after I get tired of looking at something for too long in a certain area. I will just kind of move it around. So that's what I'm gonna do here. And we're just gonna play with a little bit of arrangement of our decor.
Nobody's like us. When people see us, they know. I feel so much for you that I don't know what to do. Cause someone was before you, and someone let me go. This time I must know for sure. Cause someone was before you, and someone let me go. But I just need to be sure. Some say love's not for the bitter ones. Some say love will only bring you down. Some say love can feel much better now, better now. But will you let me down? But will you let me down? But will you let me down? Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah.
So being able to come in here and get this pantry organized, it needed it really badly, and it was getting to the point where we literally could not function in here. So I needed to kind of rearrange things and just make it easier for things to like be grabbed and things like that. And it feels so much better. And to date, it is still clean and organized. So I am loving having it fresh.
You were all he wants, and it's midnight. Oh, I'm thinking about him. I have got him on my mind.
So with this little area here, you guys, it is really hard to get my mop in here and to get it really, really good. So I just wanted to get down here with my hands and a rag and really just get it and know that I got all of it, because it was needing a really good wipe down. And this was just really relaxing. Sometimes, you know, for my OCD, like this relaxes me for some reason. And so this relaxed me, and it also like makes me feel like, okay, it's super clean, you know? So that is what we were doing there. And now I'm moving over to these flowers. These flowers, you guys, they lasted me. This is like the 3rd week that we're going on. So they've done really well, and all I'm doing is like just trimming down the ends. So a little trick, trim down the ends, but also keep them under running water the most of the time that you can. And then put them into a jar of sugar. I put about a scoop of sugar. So it's like a formula scoop, basically. I don't know if that's like 2 tablespoons or what that is, but that's what I used for my sugar. And then I just scooped that inside of there and then filled it up with water, about, you know, 3/4 of the way with water, and called it good. And I just changed the water out about once a week. And it's allowed these flowers to last me quite a bit of time. And if there's like any like dead flowers or whatever, you can kind of just take those out and kind of peel off the old dead leaves, and then just kind of, you know, make it nice and fresh. So these floors, you guys, I'm still waiting on my husband to get to the grout in these. So when you're seeing that there's no grout, there's no grout. My husband hopefully is going to get to that this weekend. But, you know, like I said, we have a list of things that's piled up right now. And we originally did have grout in it, and now we don't. And so anyways, we're redoing it. But there is stuff like all underneath the cabinets there that my mop that I've noticed isn't really getting. And so I'm gonna come back in a minute and just kind of wipe those out like I was doing in the pantry, just to get up underneath there really good. And I'm glad that I did do that, because they definitely needed it. You could tell there was a buildup. And then this little area right here, my dogs are always just ruining that area. So I'm gonna give that little area a little extra love and attention as well. And I wanted to take my broom. I know I'm taking my vacuum around, and I normally do that, but I wanted to get my broom out, because sometimes it just gets some things that get down into the corners that your vacuum, for some reason, which you would think would get it better than the broom, but it doesn't get. So I'm doing all of the things, okay? All of the things. I want to make sure it is clean. So I thought this might be a good time to talk a little bit about what's been going on with me. So I really don't know. I don't know if it's hormones or who knows why, you know, we go up and we go down and we get depressed and we have anxiety and we have all the things. But I will tell you that I've been retaining a lot of water weight as well, and just dealing with, you can tell, like if you're looking at me like really close in some of these videos, there's definitely something going on. My tummy looks a little extra bloated, like all the things. And part of that like adds to my depression, because then, you know, you just feel like, oh my gosh, I'm doing all the things, I'm working out, I'm doing all this. And so that's kind of like been my spiral, And I will tell you guys, whenever I get into these places, you know, if you do not have an outlet, like you don't have a way to express yourself and get things out, it's going to be like so much harder. And the way that I do that is talking to God. Like I literally just cry out to him and, you know, just express myself a lot through journaling. So that's kind of how I will talk to him a lot, is through journaling. And, you know, he shows me a lot of things through his word and things like that, you know, and then it'll be like things that, let's say I read something in his word and then there's just something that confirms that later, and then something else that confirms that. And so it's just like, yeah, this is what God is saying to me. And so, you know, he started really just kind of loving on me and showing me, he showed me in Psalms 139, where he's just saying that there's no place that I can go that he's not going to be right there with me. And there's no place that I can hide. Even in the darkest depths, you know, he's still there with me. He's still there by my side. And, you know, and it's just been so comforting. It really has. And so, you know, I think it's important to have those things. But cleaning is also another thing for me that really helps to pull me out of these places. So anyways, moving on. We are actually moving into the living room now, and it's really not as bad. Like, it's not as bad as the kitchen was. Like, the kitchen was so bad. So bad. Like, this is moving into the next day now, because by the time I got done with the kitchen, it was dark. So we're just moving into the living room. I'm just going to do some basic picking up in here, do all of the dusting, like the blinds and things like that. And then reorganizing some of these toys and puzzles and things like that kind of are in disarray as well. I also am going to be tackling the cubbies here in a minute, which you're going to see. And that's my daycare cubbies. So if you guys are seeing a changing table and cubbies and you've never visited this channel before, just know I have an in-home daycare. And so I have cubbies and a changing table in my house. Yes. So that's what that is for. And we're going to be going through those cubbies and just kind of keeping the stuff that needs to be kept in those cubbies, and then sending stuff home with parents later that I don't necessarily need here, so that way we can kind of just make space in those cubbies.
I used to think I had plenty of dreams and light in my life. Still my glass was half empty, but you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. My glass was always half empty, but now you're in my life. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never
Okay guys, so I do have a question for you guys. What do you guys prefer on these videos? Sometimes, you know, I typically will talk through almost the entire video. I am a talker, I do talk a lot, so it is almost hard for me to not to, but I do know that sometimes I love those cleaning videos that have a lot of music to them, and I like to throw my earpod in and I'll kind of like look at it, but then I won't look at it, and then sometimes I do, and sometimes I just want the music and I just want to feel like I'm cleaning along with somebody and just hear a little bit about it and then just hear the music. So what do you prefer? Let me know down in the comments. Do you like to hear a lot of talking? Do you like a lot of the music? Do you kind of like the in-between? Let me know in the comment section, because I would really like to know and be able to provide you guys with as much motivation as possible and with the type of videos that you really like and enjoy.
Far away from the city lights, we're far away from the city lights, so the small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out, even after all of these years. You still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out.
So here I'm just hopping in really quickly into this room before I do the bathrooms. And this is gonna be almost the last area that I do, but I wanted to open the blinds in here because it is so dark and so dreary and depressing that I was like, oh my Lord. And I wanted to specify on this. So I'm actually pulling all of the things that were in the drawer. That is what you saw on that countertop. They didn't just make it that messy. I had pulled everything out of their drawer because who in the world needs like 15 empty toothpaste tubes? These boys, sometimes I wonder. But we're gonna get this bathroom clean because it's really gross, and I think I've specified this on plenty of my videos of how teenagers are disgusting. Well, boys are disgusting. I love them so much, I really do. But boys just, I don't know, they just don't have it in them or something. It's weird. They are very messy. And so we're gonna get in here, tackle this bathroom. And when I say messy, I really mean the toilet. And moms with boys, I think you understand what I'm saying.
Say stop if I'm coming in too soon, colliding like celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies, celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies, celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Inside your heart lies a pearl. Within the smoke, our dreams reveal. We're not a part of this world. I'd call you Venus, 'cause that's how I feel. Take one step, like this song in my head. It makes sense if you jump in my bed. I see the truth in your smile. I gotta swim to the Isle of You. We don't wanna spend this night alone. Messed up, I'm gonna walk you home. You'd feel the gravity of my heart. If I could, I would give you the moon. Say stop if I'm coming in too soon. Colliding like celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies, celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies, celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies, celestial bodies. Oh, oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys a little trick, and these toilets are so bad, but I get hard water in my toilets, and if I am not, let's say the boys don't flush or something like that, I don't know, it just gets built up in there. And so you can actually take baking soda and vinegar and put it in there, and I like to kind of like, you know, sprinkle it onto the sides and things like that, and really let the baking soda sit on there. Let it sit, like do it like last thing at night, and go ahead and, you know, put that in there and let it soak, and that will take care of the hard water. And both of my toilets are in desperate dire need, so I'm going to be doing this to both of my toilets today. I also just want to say this really quickly. So I have had heck in a handbasket trying to get this video up. First, I had to upgrade my phone because the gigabytes were not, my phone just quit letting me download stuff. So I had to upgrade my phone. And so then that happened, a whole mess. Like if I explained it to you, it'd take forever, but a whole mess. So it's been days. I've been trying to get this up since basically like Saturday or Sunday. So I've been trying to get it up since Sunday. Today is Wednesday, and I am still trying to do voiceover. So if you're hearing like loudness in the background and stuff, it's because I'm cramming this into a time where everybody's here. There's all the stuff that's going on and commotion in the background. So I just wanted to kind of specify on that. And also too, if you have noticed that, why hasn't there been a couple of videos in the last few days? That is why. It's not because I didn't want to, it's because it has been heck in a handbasket to get this up and get this going. But hey, we're getting it to you guys today.
Got me breathless when you do all the things you do to me. You got me reckless, got me reckless when you say all the things.
So while we're dusting this bedroom, I wanted to give a shout out to some of my friends that are always on my videos. I actually saw my friend Charmayne do this on her channel, and she is one of those people that I wanted to shout out. I'm going to be showing you some of those comments here on the screen, but they always are coming into my channel and they're always showing me love and support and giving me comments and just sweet comments, and it's so helpful, you guys. When you guys comment and you guys are watching our videos all the way to the end, it makes such a huge difference for us on YouTube, and it helps our channel grow. So I just wanted to appreciate you guys. Now, these are not in any way, shape, or form all of the people that support me, because if I did that, it would just probably fill up the entire screen. But these are a few that I did want to shout out today, and I will be shouting out some more in the future.
Didn't even know you, couldn't even breathe without you.
have 2 dogs, and both of those dogs, like, always shed a ton, and I never realize how much they are shedding until I go to vacuum. This whole entire vacuum cleaner was full, like full of hair, and it was empty when I started. You can already see it kind of there, how full it is, but it was so full of hair, like completely full, and that's a large container. But this vacuum always does such a great job at getting all of the dog hair and gets really deep down in the rug and like pulls up all of the dirt. So if you guys are looking for a good vacuum cleaner, I've done a whole review on this, so there's a video on that, and the link will be for that. And then I also have a link for this actual vacuum cleaner, and it's so stinking affordable, you guys. Of course, this is not sponsored. They've never sponsored me or anything like that. But I'm telling you, when I find a good product or I find a good, tool, I'm going to be shouting it out because it's amazing. And then this vacuum cleaner also comes with a 5-year warranty on it. I'm sorry, I think it's a 3 to 5 years. I think it's 3 years. But anyways, it comes with a warranty, and they are legit on their warranty. And they will replace things if it gets broken, because we've broke things and had to replace things, and they always take care of it. But we are done. Look at what this looked like before compared to what it looked like after. Huge difference. Depression is a real thing, you guys. Look at this mess. And I did not get to the closet today, but I'm going to do that, and it's okay, because like I said, one thing at a time, and we tackled so stinking much this weekend. Like, so much. So here, I'm just going to be going over these before and afters with you so you can see just how bad it was and how much better it is now, because I feel like that is what really gives satisfaction to the soul, is being able to see your work completed, and it just feels so good. And I'm going to tell you that I have done a pretty good job at keeping up on it. I mean, it is Wednesday, and it's still pretty clean through the whole house, and I have been enjoying it so much, so much. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed those before and after photos. They're so satisfying to me. I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning into these videos and for sticking till the end with me. You guys, don't forget, I am doing that drawing at the very end of this video, so make sure that you stick all the way to the end, even past the commentary, and then we're going to be doing the drawing. So make sure that you stick around. If you are a part of my first 100 subscribers, your name is in the bucket. So stick around to see who the winner is. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one. What's up, you guys? Okay, so totally old school, and we are going to be drawing for the 100 subscriber giveaway. So I just wanted to thank you guys all so much for, you know, subscribing to this channel, supporting myself. When you support me, as I always say, you are supporting my entire family, and from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you so, so much. And without further ado, we're going to draw from all of these. So this is totally old school because obviously, like, most people put them on a wheel for you guys, but I wanted to show you guys all of the names inside of here. Like, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. There's so many names in here. So there's 100 names in here from the 100 subscribers. So we're gonna do this now and see who is our lucky winner. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Orlando Houston, you are our lucky winner for the giveaway. Congratulations, girl. I will reach out to you if I do not hear from you. I dropped the name. If I do not hear from you, then we will redraw in a week from now. So just FYI, if this prize does not get claimed in a week, then it will go up for grabs. So somebody else may get a chance at this box of giveaways, but I'm sure we'll be able to get a hold of you, Orlando. So thank you guys so much for supporting me and all of the things. We're going to be doing more drawings and more giveaways as this channel continues to grow. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next one.